Texas A&M is pursuing additional recruitment strategies to reach underrepresented groups in middle school and plant the seeds of going to college. A&M got negative publicity this summer because of diversity and inclusion. The university's leadership was criticized. Its president resigned after the botched hiring of a black professor. Fox 4's Sean Rabb talked with A&M's chancellor about the issues. Sean.
Clarice, let me share with you first that last year there were 2,000 African-American students in Texas high schools graduating in the top 10% of their class who did not go to any college or university. A&M Chancellor John Sharp says he wants those students in his school, but a summer of trouble around race and diversity in hiring and admissions, something the A&M system will have to reckon with. What happened this summer in the image for recruiting?
Well, I think that's why we have to go on a personal basis to folks and explain to them and bring them to the A&M campus.
Texas A&M Chancellor John Sharp in Dallas meeting with area superintendents about recruiting minority students, particularly African Americans, who make up only 3% of the school's population. Following a summer where state lawmakers banned public universities from having offices that promote diversity, equity, and inclusion, or DEI. And the Supreme Court ruling that declared affirmative action in college admissions unconstitutional.
You know, the DEI legislation, all those things that happened this summer, that didn't have anything to do with recruitment. That didn't affect recruitment. The Supreme Court decision about affirmative action has nothing to do with recruitment.
But what might hurt minority recruitment is what happened with Kathleen McElroy, former Aggie, recruited from UT to revive A&M's journalism school, only to leave after a few weeks because of a firestorm around her views on race and diversity. The fallout over her treatment leading to $1 million settlement.
It wasn't good for Dr. McElroy. It certainly wasn't good for Texas A&M. I think as long as we just get back to being what Texas A&M actually is all day, every day, which is a great place with great people who respect and value each other and want to make each other great, I think we'll be okay. We just got to keep moving forward at this point.
State Senator Royce West, who brought superintendents and A&M's leadership together, says he did so because we still have to work to increase diversity.
So we've got to find race-neutral ways in order to get that done. And it's a two-way street. It's not just the universities, but our school districts have to partner with the universities and find race-neutral ways in order to make certain that students get an opportunity to attend universities in the A&M system and also in the Texas system.
So again, Royce West bringing these groups together says he's going to see what the school system and the public school districts will agree to do in terms of reaching and recruiting more minority students. And we'll have a similar kind of meeting with the leadership from the UT system and the school superintendents in coming days.